Y'all, I'm 41. I'll soon be 42. I grew up in the 80s. And I grew up listening to In Vogue. I mean, I know the majority of you guys know exactly who this group is. And I say that to say this. I just recently heard of Dawn Robinson's story. She is one of the lead singers in that group. And all the hit records they made, all the money that brought in, now she is living in her car. And she's been living in her car for almost 3 years. She's pretty much been under the radar, and she just decided to come out and tell her story. So you guys, I do have a little small clip of that here, and I want y'all to check it out and let me know what y'all think about it in the comment section.
Brent said being vulnerable is not a sign of weakness. It's actually a sign of courage, because you show up not knowing the outcome. You show up not knowing the reaction people are going to have and what they're going to feel about it, or how you're going to be judged. It's one of the topics that I wanted to discuss. And people are like back and forth with me over this whole time, like, well, you shouldn't talk about it because you're a celebrity, and what if they judge you? And I'm like, okay, what if? It's real, and it's okay. It's like, part of being human is to be vulnerable. And I've always been honest, too. That's the other thing. I'm like, why stop now? I'm not going to change who I am. I think that's what a lot of people love about me. I hope that's what you guys love about me. You guys, for the past almost 3 years, I have been living in my car. Ah! I said it. Oh, my God, it's out. I've been living in my car. Oh, my gosh. I was living with my parents in Vegas, and that was wonderful until it wasn't. I love my mom, but she became very angry, and a lot of her anger she was taking out on me, and I was her target all the time. And I was like, I can't deal with this. Like, I respect her too much. I didn't understand it. I still don't. And it hurt me. So I was just trying to figure it out, but I couldn't. You can't read someone else's mind. You can't figure them out. They got to figure themselves out. So I was like, let me get out of here. And I was sleeping in my car for maybe about a month in Vegas. And then the guy that was co-managing me at the time was living in LA. And he said, you need to come back to LA. I told my assistant one day, I have been researching car life. There's a whole community of people that live in their cars. Van life, car life, RV life. I loved what I was seeing. I just thought, wow, these people, I can do that. I can do this. I got to Malibu, and the music on the radio was Avant, Sailing by Avant. This version was like perfect timing. It was so beautiful. It was the moment the sun was going down, it was setting, and it was just like I was filming, and it was beautiful. So I didn't regret anything. I was just scared that night. That first night was scary. But then as I got to know what to do in my car and how to do it, like how to cover my windows, and you don't talk to certain people. You're careful of telling people that you're alone, as a woman, especially. And I'm a celebrity. I don't just divulge that to people. If you don't know who I am, I'm not telling you that part. I felt free. This is not like, oh my God, poor Dawn. She's living in her car and it's terrible. Oh, what was me? It's not that. It's not like I said, I'm learning about who I am. I'm learning myself as a person, as a woman. We say that we can't do certain things before we even know we're capable. I'm glad that I made this choice because I needed to go through this fire. And I'm in the trenches of this right now. And I'm like, I wouldn't trade my experiences and what I've gone through for the world.